All right, so hey guys, sorry about the issues with the YouTube live stream. This time around, I don't know what changed exactly, but normally the first few times I had done it, the stream worked just fine. There were some odd things going on, but that was just on my end. The actual stream itself was totally fine. Tonight, don't know what's happening, but I just had a thumbnail of the XSplit logo, and it said to live stream or whatever. I needed to download that, so I really don't know what happened there. Sorry about the delay, guys. Was not expecting that to happen, but we do still have Ustream up, and it looks like we're getting some viewers here. So looks like the link on the YouTube chat came through okay. I am leaving the YouTube stream, which isn't streaming anything. I'll be leaving that up just so the chat and the link are still visible to everybody. In the meantime, looks like we have 5 viewers on Ustream, so if you guys can see and hear me okay right now, please just let me know in the chat. All right. Friendy2907, you can't see it. Can other people see and hear me okay? Okay, good. All right, Jacob, looks good. All right, awesome. So yeah, sorry about that again, guys. It's 12:32 now, so we had a little bit of a delay here, but that's all right. We'll just pick up where we left off and try to move quickly here. So we have 2 breaks going on tonight. First, we have a 6-box half case break, the second half of this case we've been working on for 2016 Prime Signatures Football. And then as soon as we're done with that, we will jump right into 2016 Optic Football. We have a 36-box hanger case, and we'll be opening that whole thing tonight. Normally we split that in half, but tonight we're doing the full case. So I will still be checking on YouTube every now and then just to make sure that the chat is up and running fine at least. But it looks like things are working all right, and the Ustream recordings always good, always work out, so we should be fine. Hopefully this doesn't happen again in a few weeks when the Ustream subscription runs out, but for now, for tonight, we're okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started with our first break of the night, 2016 Prime Signatures Football. So looks like we got some familiar faces here and some new ones. So hoping, oh, I forgot to write down a couple of names for Prime Signatures. Not sure how I missed that. Hold on just a second. I just want to make sure I don't miss any teams here, and then we'll get started. Then we'll jump right in. Forgot to write down the Bears and Saints. So let me just check on that real quick. Oops. I don't know how I forgot to do that. All right, Bears. Yeah. And Saints. All right. So sorry about that there. Looks like we're all set to go now. So let's do that. Let's go ahead and get started here. So 2016 Prime Signatures Football. 6 boxes. Oh, careful there. And one thing I always like to mention, right as I'm about to do these breaks for Prime Signature specifically, I always mention it in the description and everything too, but I like to mention it before the break as well. Since the rookies are pictured in college uniform for this, what we always do is whoever they first joined in 2016, so whoever initially drafted or signed them, that is where they go for this break. All right, so here we go, y'all. I started with box number 1 here. Good luck to all. Always a fun break, and that should continue tonight. So here we go. All right, starting off with a couple of base cards. Allen Robinson for the Jacksonville Jaguars and Deshaun Jackson for the Washington Redskins. We have a red proof parallel numbered 12 of 149 for Devontae Freeman of the Atlanta Falcons. So AWC 4907, you're on the board with the first numbered card of the night. We have a Proteges dual insert for Andre Reed and Sammy Watkins, I believe. Yes, for the Buffalo Bills. We have a base card for Tom Brady there for the Pats. And finally, we are going to have a dual autograph here. Dual rookie auto for the Ohio State Buckeyes, wide receivers Michael Thomas and Braxton Miller. So that is split between the New Orleans Saints and the Houston Texans. Brandy D34 for the Saints and the Juice jersey 32 for Houston. So we will randomize that at the end of the break. That is numbered 61 of 99. So very nice hit to start things off here. We got ourselves a dual auto. Michael Thomas, Braxton Miller. And yes, we will revisit that very soon. Take care of that at the end of the break and randomize that. So stay tuned. All right, box number 2 now. All right, so next up we have a base for Eddie Lacy of the Packers, Nick Foles for the Rams. We have a green proof parallel. So it's been a while since we've had one of these. A very low numbered card though, 3 out of 10. That's a very nice pull for Tim Brown, Hall of Famer for the Oakland Raiders. So drift off 45. First numbered card for you here, and a very nice one there. 3 out of 10. Tim Brown for the Raiders. All right, we have a nice Proteges dual insert here too. Tom Brady and Jimmy Garoppolo for the Patriots. Base card for DeMarco Murray of the Philadelphia Eagles. And finally, we have a red second-year autograph here. Another low-numbered hit, 11 of 25 for Shane Ray. Shane Ray of the Denver Broncos. So Brandy D34. You have either your first or second autograph of the night here, so we'll see how that randomizer goes. But we do have at least one auto no matter what here. Shane Ray, 11 of 25 for the Broncos. All right. Oh, careful with this table here. I'm getting shakier recently. All right. Oh, over there. And all right, next up, LaDainian Tomlinson for the Chargers and Darren McFadden for the Dallas Cowboys. We have a red proof 79 of 149 for Marcus Mariota of the Tennessee Titans, Brandy D34. We have a numbered card for you here as well. Next up, we have a New Wave Galactic Parallel for Tyler Lockett of the Seattle Seahawks. So the Galactic Parallels are not numbered officially, but they are stated as major short prints with a print run of 50 copies or less for everyone. So a short print there for the Seattle Seahawks and Brandy D34. Devontae Freeman, another card for him and the Atlanta Falcons. And finally, a rookie autograph 190 of 199 for Jeff Driscoll of the San Francisco 49ers. 190 of 199. I know the names on the fronts of those autos can be kind of hard to see, so I like to show the backs for those. And they have that silver font there. So 190 of 199, Jeff Driscoll for the 49ers. All right, second half now, box number 4. All right, so starting off, Marcus Wheaton for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Chris Johnson, Arizona Cardinals. We have a red proof 89 of 149 for Isaiah Crowell. Oh, I forgot to say who got the Driscoll there. Lanhe 97 for San Francisco. Sorry about that. For the Isaiah Crowell card, that is going to Fanny Collins 0 for the numbered card. Cam Newton, sightlines insert for the Carolina Panthers. Kamara Aiken, base for the Ravens. And finally, an autographed jersey card, prime signature swatches, numbered 11 of 99 for Dorial Green Beckham of the Tennessee Titans. So Dorial Green Beckham, Brandy D34. Got another hit for you here. Lots of teams tonight and lots of hits. So another one there. Dorial Green Beckham for Tennessee. All right, oops, careful. Mike Evans for the Tampa Bay Bucks and Le'Veon Bell for the Pittsburgh Steelers. We have a blue proof here, numbered 10 of 49. This guy showing up again, Tim Brown for the Oakland Raiders. So I'm going for that rainbow there. First a green out of 10, now a blue out of 49 for Drift Off 45 and the Raiders and Tim Brown. Next up, a prime timers for Julio Jones of the Atlanta Falcons. Andrew Luck for the Colts. And finally, a rookie signature cuts, autograph cut patch card, 184 of 199 for Kenyon Drake of the Miami Dolphins. Kenyon Drake pulled so many autographs of his recently out of this. Out of all of Bama running backs, actually. I've had a lot of Derrick Henrys, too. But, yeah, another Kenyon Drake here, autograph patch. That is going to Drift Off 45 and the Miami Dolphins. So we got an auto for you here as well. Kenyon Drake, 184 of 199. All right. One more box to go here. Then we'll do that randomization. And then after that, we will jump right into the Optic hanger case. All right, here we go. Jay Cutler for the Chicago Bears. Excuse me, Tony Romo for the Dallas Cowboys. Oh, all right. Another low numbered parallel here. This time we have a black proof. It's been a while since we pulled one of those too. Numbered 1/5. And another Hall of Famer, Terry Bradshaw for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So a really nice hit for Pittsburgh coming in at the end here. Vivian Foy 2012. Congratulations. 1/5. First one made. Super low number to Terry Bradshaw for Pittsburgh. Not a bad numbered card to close out on is what I was about to say, but we got a numbered insert as well, and that is also going to the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right, Vivian Foy 2012. Not a bad bonus there either. I have blue Showstoppers insert, so that's going to be numbered out of 100 for Rod Woodson. Another Hall of Famer, another Steeler. And that is going to be 56 of 100. So last box there, Vivian Foy 2012 and Pittsburgh coming in strong. Austin Seferian-Jenkins, last base card there for the Tampa Bay Bucks. And finally, for the last auto, at 93 of 199, a rookie autograph for Glenn Gronkowski. And that is going to the Buffalo Bills. So USM Girl 2006. That one is going to you, Glenn Gronkowski, out of 199. All right, everyone, so we will do that randomization for the dual auto real quick. Give me just a second. I will be right back. All right, so we will pull out the trusty old phone here. As always, go to random.org and you will do a min 1 max 2 randomization here. So let's show the card again first. That was our very first autograph of the break, a dual auto out of 99 for Michael Thomas and Braxton Miller. So that is divided between the Saints and Texans. Since Thomas is on top, he will be 1 and Miller will be 2. So yeah, pull the phone up here. We'll randomize 5 times, and on the 5th one, that will determine where this goes. So if it is 1, it will go to Michael Thomas, Brandy D 34, and the Saints. If it is 2, it will go to the Juice Jersey 32, Braxton Miller, and the Texans. And whoever doesn't win this will send something over too as a replacement. So both of you guys are walking away with something out of this, but we will determine where the duel specifically goes here. So, all right, let's make sure that lines up okay. And the 5th one. So 1 Saints, 2 Texans. 5th randomization will show where it goes. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So that is 2. So that will go to Braxton Miller, the Juice Jersey 32, and the Houston Texans. All right, so congratulations on that. Brandy D 34, we will still send something over for the Saints. I got a few decent Michael Thomas pieces actually. Do have another autograph of his. I got some like flawless patches too, so I will figure that out. But yeah, we'll send something over for Michael Thomas specifically as well. All right, everyone, so that does it for the first break of the night for Prime Signatures. Looks like, yeah, YouTube is still visible and everything. So yeah, we will do the Optic hanger case next. Hold on just a second. All right, so I was just checking on some messages here. There were a few that were sent just about the streaming issues on YouTube. So looks like Micken, RBT01, and Shagwana. If you are here right now in the Ustream live stream, just let me know in the chat if you can. Just want to make sure that you were able to get here okay. Looks like some of the messages were sent a little earlier, so before I started the new stream. But I'm hoping that you got the link in the YouTube chat as well. So looks like most people were able to see it. Okay. Oh wait, that's a different message. Never mind. But yeah, the new link is in the YouTube chat, so should be good there either way. All right, so yeah, sorry about that, guys. Did have a little bit of a delay earlier just because YouTube decided to randomly not work tonight for some reason. It's got this XSplit thing going on, so I'll try to figure that out, before the next break, of course. Make sure that gets sorted out. I'll do some test streams or whatever, but in the meantime, yeah, we did have to broadcast on Ustream tonight, so apologies about that, apologies about the delay, but stream is going all right now, so we should be good. And of course, it'll always record fine for YouTube. Ustream has always been good about that. So yeah, without further ado, since this is a bit of a longer break, we will go ahead and get started with this first. We will show off the new case. And yeah, breaking the whole thing open tonight, all 36 boxes. I used to split this in half, but I figured why not? Knock out the whole thing at once. All right, so there's the case. I hope I'm gonna have enough space, or gonna have enough space for all these boxes here. I'll make room if I need to, but yeah, I think we should be all right. All right, and yeah, for the Optic break, we usually just open all the boxes at once, actually, because there's so many of them, so that'll take a few minutes, but yeah, so we'll open all 36 at the same time, and then just go through all the cards rapid fire. So yeah, definitely, for YouTube, it makes things a lot easier, too. Don't want to have everyone be forced to sit through it, although for the live stream, there's not much choice, but that's all right. So yeah, let me try to all right, so yeah, bear with me, guys, here, but we will get this done as quickly as we can. Oops. All right, just a few more boxes to take out here, and then we'll be ready to go. Ready to go on to the next stage. Ooh. Sorry if any of these fall out of frame here, but we'll rearrange this. All right. So that should be all 36. Let's move this back, give ourselves some more space. All right. Not the greatest or most proportional stacking job here, but all right. Got everything. It is structurally stable, so no horrible accidents will occur here, hopefully. And yeah, here we go. Let's start opening these boxes. So yeah, we'll open all 36, open all the packs, back up the cards nice and neat, and then get to the reveal. All right, so how's life, everybody? Y'all doing well tonight? Y'all having a good night? Good weekend? Good month? Good year? All right, whoops. All right, so 12 down, 24 to go. Sorry for the long wait here, guys, bear with me. But yeah, once everything's open, and the rest should be a breeze. Don't let that table shake too much, man. All right, strips. $18 down, $18 to go. At least if I can count it properly. Yeah. All right, so yeah, a little longer here. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, we're just starting the Optic break. So yeah, just opening everything up and then we'll reveal all the cards. So yeah, nothing has been missed so far. No worries there. Sorry, that was like, there's a like cardboard box lid under the table for some reason and my foot was rubbing up against it. Sorry about that. But yeah, again, sorry about the whole YouTube thing. Really not sure why that suddenly came up, but definitely next time, whenever that is, I'll make sure that YouTube's up and running fine. So I'll do some test streams and everything. And yeah, maybe it's just a recent thing. Like maybe they partnered with XSplit or whatever. I'm sort of familiar with it because Breakers, a lot of people on Breakers used XSplit. Yeah, that's the other thing too. I used breakers for a few years, but just the last couple of months, things have been going terribly wrong with it. So had to make the switch to YouTube. Been doing that for the last few weeks, and it was fine until today. But yeah, I think once I get this XSplit or whatever it is thing figured out, then yeah, YouTube should be totally fine again. It was working great beforehand, so. Yeah, was the break you did? I don't know if you mean if you watched one or streamed yourself. Do you like? Was it using XSplit? Did it have the split screen? You know, showing the break and probably showing the person's face. Or was it just like a regular stream like this one, single camera? All right. Huh, interesting. So yeah, then I don't know what the problem could be then, but yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's just my luck to have that happen to me, of course. You know, just totally random out of the blue. But yeah, whatever the issue is, shouldn't be that hard to solve, and then next time, yeah, should be totally fine. So what were the problems that they had with it? Yes, I am using Chrome. And maybe that's part of the problem, I don't know. Now, I will say, actually, last few weeks on YouTube Live, the broadcasts themselves have been perfectly fine, like everyone else sees it totally normally. But on my end, there have been a few weird things happening, like first time around, it was mirrored for whatever reason, which the XSplit thing was mirrored this time around too, but the second time it wasn't mirrored, but it was really dark for some reason, so there's actually, on my end at least, there's been some kind of weird problem happening every week, but I mean, that was fine as long as the broadcast was okay. Now I'm not sure. Yeah, it could be an extension problem. Yeah, I'll just have to figure it out. All right, so we're almost there. 9 more to go. 75% of the way through. Just bear with me for a little longer here. Got this giant mountain of boxes here. Always just throw everything on the floor and then worry about it later. All right, yep. Careful there. 5/6 of the way done. So yeah, just a few more minutes, and then whoosh. All right, 4 left. 8 out of 9 now. All right, 2 more to go. Not out of Optic, I don't think. I wasn't sure if they were in Optic, actually. But I guess they might be, because occasionally we get regular inserts out. It's usually prisms. All right, so there we go. All 36 boxes opened and ready to reveal. So let's get all these stacks nice and organized here. And let's make sure they all stay visible too. All right, oops. Kit reporter cards. All right, and oops, careful there. All right, there we go. That should work. Just one more second here. All right, here we go, guys. Let's do this without further ado. 36 box case, 2016 Optic Hanger Football. So here we go. All right, starting off, we'll be getting a ton of prisms tonight and should be getting a nice distribution of the big name rookies here. As we have before, starting off, base prism for Adam Gotsis of the Broncos and Matt Forte of the Jets. You have purple prisms for Roberto Aguayo of Tampa Bay, Eli Apple for the Giants, Nick Vannett for the Seahawks, and Malcolm Mitchell for the Patriots. Graded rookies, Keenan Reynolds and Jeff Driscoll, Ravens and 49ers. Prisms for Keanu Neal of the Falcons and Keenan Allen for the Chargers. Excuse me. Purple prisms Jihad Ward for Oakland, Eric Murray for KC, Jalen Ramsey, nice one for the Jaguars there, Natty Fran 10, Devontae Booker for the Broncos, also getting a purple prism. Rated rookies for Cody Kessler and CJ Procise. Prisms for Cody Core of the Bengals, Tyrod Taylor for the Bills, purple Deion Jones for the Falcons, Charles Tapper for the Cowboys, Joey Bosa for Sishlid Warrior. Not sure how to pronounce that or if it's meant to be pronounced for the Chargers. Jacoby Brissett as well for Natty Fran 10 and the Pats. Rated rookies, first round receivers, Treadwell and Dotson. Prisms for Darren Lee of the Jets and Ryan Tannehill for the Miami Dolphins. Following that, purple prisms, A'Shawn Robinson for Detroit, Xavier Howard for Miami, Chris Moore and Austin Hooper, Ravens and Falcons, as well as rated rookies for Trevor Davis and Ricardo Lewis. Packers and Browns, Yannick Ngakoue, prism rookie for Jacksonville, Tony Romo prism for the Cowboys, purples for Vernon Butler of Carolina, Kelvin Taylor, San Francisco, Cardale Jones and Will Fuller, Bills and Texans. Also rated rookies for DeAndre Washington and Christian Hackenberg. Noah Spence and Aaron Donald prisms, Bucks and Rams. Purples for Carl Nassib of the Browns, Adolphus Washington for Buffalo, Hunter Henry and Demarcus Robinson, San Diego and KC. Rated rookie for Jordan Howard of the Bears and Jared Goff for the Rams. So some nice rookies to close out the first 6 boxes there. Jay Gage 57 for the Rams, Gladiator 38 for the Bears. Getting their big name rookies there. Next up, actually, there we go. Prisms for Kenny Clark of the Packers and Sammy Watkins for the Buffalo Bills. Purple A'Shawn Robinson, Detroit, Xavier Howard, Miami, Chris Moore, Baltimore, and Austin Hooper for Atlanta. Trevor Davis and Ricardo Lewis rookies, Packers and Browns. Eli Apple prism for the New York Giants, Tavon Austin for the Rams, prism as well. Purples for Derek Watt of the Chargers, Chris Jones for the Chiefs, froze out there for a second, Moritz Boringer for the Vikings, and Dak Prescott for the Dallas Cowboys. So our first major Cowboys rookie there, Lopez 404 QKU, getting a nice purple prism rookie here for Dak Prescott. Probably won't be our last one for the Cowboys. Rated rookies, Cardale Jones and Will Fuller. Base prisms, Bronson Tafusi for the Ravens, Jonathan Stewart for Carolina. Purples for Vernon Hargraves, Tampa Bay, Su'a Cravens for the Redskins, Tyler Boyd and Paxton Lynch for the Bengals and Broncos. Pharaoh Cooper and Leonte Carew rookies as well, Rams and Dolphins. Oops. Sorry about that, careful there. Prisms, Xavier Howard, Miami, Gary Barnidge for Cleveland. Purples for Yannick Ngakoue of Jacksonville, Von Bell for the Saints, Braxton Miller for the Texans, and Tyler Irvin for the Texans. Corey Coleman and Carson Wentz showing up as rated rookies as well. So Philly on the board with our first Carson Wentz rookie here. Shagwana, that is going to you. So a nice Wentz rookie there. Fly, Eagles, fly. Next up, rookie prism, Kevin Dodd and Cam Newton. Titans and Panthers, purples for Will Redmond of the Niners, Sheldon Rankins for the Saints, Cody Kessler for the Browns, and CJ Procise for the Seahawks. Rated rookies for Moritz Boringer and Dak Prescott. Vikings and Cowboys. So another Dak for Lopez, 404 QKU. We have a Jordan Howard rookie prism here for the Chicago Bears. Gladiator 38, another Howard there. Chris Jones prism for the Chiefs, and an extra prism, Steve Smith Sr. for the Ravens. Following that, purples for Jaron Reed of the Seahawks, Emmanuel Ogbah for the Browns, Jalen Smith for the Dallas Cowboys, and also for the Cowboys, Ezekiel Elliott. So, Lopez 404 QKU on a roll so far, man. We got purples for Dak and Zeke for you here, as well as the base Dak Prescott. So a very nice start there. Not even a third of the way through yet. Rated rookies for Kenyon Drake and Jonathan Williams, Dolphins and Bills. And now we're a third of the way through. All right, so stack number 3 of 6. Starting off, base prisms, Kamale Correa for the Ravens and Victor Cruz for the Giants. Purples for Vernon Hargraves and Sua Cravens, Bucks and Redskins. Tyler Boyd and Paxton Lynch, Bengals and Broncos. Pharaoh Cooper and Leonte Carew, rookies for the Rams and, Dolphins. Deion Jones prism for the Falcons, Alex Smith prism for the Chiefs. Purple prisms, Kenny Clark for the Packers, Kamale Correa for the Ravens, Kenyon Drake for the Dolphins, and Jonathan Williams for the Bills. Noticing some collation patterns here, a little bit. Hunter Henry for the Chargers, Demarcus Robinson for the Chiefs. Shaq Lawson, the rookies for the Buffalo Bills. I think that's for the regular blasters where they get the jersey cards. For the hanger boxes, it's the purple prisms. Base prisms here, Charles Tapper for the Cowboys and Justin Forsett for the Ravens. Purples, Jake Rudott for the Lions. Deion Jones for the Falcons. Jalen Ramsey for the Jaguars. So another one for them. Antonati for Anten. And Devontae Booker for the Denver Broncos. Base rookies also Cody Kessler and CJ Procise, Browns and Seahawks. Next up, base prisms Vernon Hargraves, Tampa Bay, and Antonio Brown for the Steelers. Purples, TJ Green for the Colts, Shalik Calhoun for the Raiders, Sterling Shepard, New York Giants, and Paul Perkins for the Giants. Alex Collins and Kenneth Dixon, rated rookies as well. Seahawks and Ravens. Both Ravens now, of course, and both very good. Roberto Aguayo and Marcus Mariota, base prisms, Bucks and Titans. Purples for Carl Joseph of the Raiders, James Bradbury for the Panthers, Jordan Howard. I'm getting a lot of Howard rookies for Gladiator 38 and the Bears. And Jared Goff. First purple prism for him as well for the Rams and J. Gaj 57. So getting a few Goffs here and a nice purple prism there for you. Next box. Derrick Henry, or no, not yet, sorry. Derrick Henry and Connor Cook, rated rookies, Titans, and Raiders. Now for the next box, and that card is upside down for some reason. Sua Cravens and Jordy Nelson prisms, Redskins and Packers. Purples for Noah Spence of the Bucks, Kevin Dodd of the Titans, Michael Thomas for the Saints, his first rookie. Sishlid Warrior. Getting a nice purple Michael Thomas there. And, whoops, don't want to take both. Kevin Hogan, also a purple prism. Pictured as a Chief, but listed as a Brown, so he will go to Cleveland. Rated rookies for Joey Bosa of the Chargers and Jacoby Brissett for the Pats. Prisms for William Jackson of the Bengals and Duke Johnson of the Browns. Purple prisms, sorry. William Jackson again for the Bengals, Vernon Butler for Carolina, Alex Collins for the Seahawks, and Kenneth Dixon for the Ravens. Rashard Higgins and Miles Jack, rated rookies. Browns and Jaguars. We have another rated rookie base prism here, and another one for Jared Goff. Another rookie for him and the Rams, so JGaj 57. Loading up on Goffs here. Artie Burns prism for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mark Ingram prism for the Saints. Purples for Charles Tapper of the Cowboys. Artie Burns for the Steelers. Corey Coleman for the Browns, and I think that means, yes it does, right behind him, purple prism rookie for Carson Wentz of the Philadelphia Eagles. So another Wentz, another nice one here for Shagwana and the Philadelphia Eagles. So getting some nice Carson Wentz's here. Excuse me. Rated rookies Wendell Smallwood and Tajai Sharp, Eagles and Titans. Prisms for Vernon Butler of the Panthers and Le'Veon Bell for the Steelers. Purples for Kelvin Taylor of the 49ers, Robert Kimdichie, Arizona, Joey Bosa for the Chargers, and Jacoby Brissett for the Patriots. So another round of purples for those two. Sishlid Warrior and Natty Fran 10, Chargers and Pats. Nice rookies there. Laquan Treadwell and Josh Doxson, rated rookies as well. Excuse me. All right, let's move these over a little bit. Oops. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to obstruct that there. All right, prisms for Kelvin Taylor of the 49ers and Randall Cobb for the Packers. Purple prisms for Malik Collins of the Cowboys, Kendall Fuller for the Redskins, Derrick Henry for the Titans. So Lanhe 97. Nice one there. And Connor Cook, purple for the Raiders. Also rated rookies for Jalen Smith of the Cowboys, and I think that means, yes it does, another Ezekiel Elliott rookie here as well for Lopez 404 QKU and the Dallas Cowboys. All right, and we have an autograph here. All right, guys, and I guess just an Optic Chrome rookie autograph here. Nice one for Keanu Neal of the Atlanta Falcons. So Falcons fan 78, we got an auto for you here. Keanu Neal. First round stud, 90 of 150. Keanu Neal for the Falcons. So Falcons fan 78. Very nice pull there. Yeah, I think the autos have shown up about once per case in the last few we've done. Prisms for Ashawn Robinson of the Lions, Brandon Cooks for the Saints. Purple prisms, Cody Core for the Bengals, Austin Johnson for the Titans, DeAndre Washington for the Raiders, and Christian Hackenberg for the Jets. Rookie card, Jalen Ramsey for the Jaguars, another one for them. Denver Broncos, Devontae Booker. Prisms for Jake Rudock of the Detroit Lions, Jameis Winston for the Buccaneers. Also for the Bucs, a purple Roberto Aguayo, Eli Apple purple, Giants, Nick Vannett, and Malcolm Mitchell, Seahawks and Patriots. Excuse me. Rated rookies also Keenan Reynolds and Jeff Driscoll for the Ravens and 49ers. All right, these over a little more actually. All right, so 4 stacks down, 2 to go here, 24 boxes down, 12 left. First, prisms for TJ Green of the Colts and Brock Osweiler for the Texans. Purples for Kendall Fuller of Washington. So many Kendall Fullers. Jonathan Bullard for the Bears. Also purple rated rookies, Farrell Cooper for the Rams and Leonte Carroo for the Miami Dolphins. Sterling Shepard, and Paul Perkins rated rookies for the G-Men. We have a numbered parallel here. Looks like red, I think, or orange, kind of a blood orange. I think that's red. So Von Miller, prism for the Denver Broncos. Yeah, that's a red, numbered 4 of 99. So a nice numbered card there for Natty Fran 10, Von Miller and the Denver Broncos, red prism out of 99. And flip that back around. Base prism is James Bradbury of Carolina, Jason Witten for Dallas, purples for Mackenzie Alexander of the Vikings, Kiva Ray Russell and the Chiefs, Rashard Higgins of the Browns, and Miles Jack for Jacksonville. Tyreek Hill rookie for the Kansas City Chiefs, and is going to Natty Fran 10. So surprised he hasn't come up until now. DeForest Buckner for the 49ers. Another stud there. Tyler Boyd and Paxton Lynch, rated rookies, Bengals and Broncos. Prisms for Von Bell of the Saints, Phillip Rivers of the Chargers, purples for Robert Kondichi of Arizona, Malik Collins of the Dallas Cowboys, Trevor Davis for the Packers, and Ricardo Lewis for the Browns. Prisms for Carl Joseph of the Raiders, Odell Beckham of the New York Giants. Purples, Sean Davis of the Steelers, Reggie Ragland for the Bills, Wendell Smallwood for the Eagles, and Tajai Sharp for the Titans. Rated rookies, Chris Moore of the Ravens, Austin Hooper of the Falcons. Shalik Calhoun and Dorial Green Beckham prisms, Raiders and Eagles. We have a purple Tyreek Hill here for the Kansas City Chiefs. So a nice one for Natty Fran 10. DeForest Buckner purple for the San Francisco 49ers. Keenan Reynolds and Jeff Driscoll also. Ravens and 49ers. Rated rookies for Michael Thomas of the Saints, Kevin Hogan of the Browns. Also for Kevin Hogan of the Browns, a base prism there, as well as Emmanuel Ogbah for the Browns and Carson Palmer for the Cardinals. Purples for Adam Gotsis of the Broncos, Jake Rudock of the Lions, Alex Smith and Kenneth Dixon, Seahawks and Ravens. Rated rookies for Rashard Higgins and Miles Jack for the Browns and Jaguars. All right, 6 more boxes to go here. Then we'll be all done. We have an insert here. Prototype Todd Gurley for the Rams. Prisms for Derek Watt of the Chargers, Jamal Charles of the Chiefs. Purples for Nate Sudfeld of the Redskins, Keanu Neal, for the Falcons. Laquan Treadwell and Josh Doxson of Vikings and Redskins, as well as rated rookies for Nick Vannett of the Seahawks and Malcolm Mitchell of the Pats. Prisms for Austin Johnson of the Titans and Eli Manning for the Giants. Purple prisms, Artie Burns for the Steelers, William Jackson for the Bengals, Derrick Henry for Lanhey 97 and the Titans, and Connor Cook for the Raiders. Rated rookies also Jalen Smith of the Cowboys, and another one for Ezekiel Elliott. So lots of Zeeks tonight. Lopez 404 QKU. Another one for him and the Cowboys. Rookie prisms Nate Sudfeld for Washington, Des Bryant for Dallas. Purples Kenny Clark for the Packers, Kemily Correa for the Ravens, Kenyon Drake for the Dolphins, and Jonathan Williams for the Bills. Rated rookies Hunter Henry, San Diego, DeMarcus Robinson, KC. All right, and I think 3 to go here. We have another insert, Legends of the Fall, Emmitt Smith for the Dallas Cowboys. Base prisms Jaron Reed for the Seahawks and Lamar Miller for the Texans. Purple prisms Darren Lee for the Jets, Bronson Kafusi for the Ravens, Corey Coleman for the Browns, and Carson Wentz. Another purple prism here, coming very close to the end for the Philadelphia Eagles. So Shagwana. Got 2 purple Wentzes here. Very nice. Rated rookies also Wendell Smallwood for the Eagles and Tajay Sharp for the Titans. Just wanted to say I saw a little, on the Emmitt Smith insert, I saw a little streak running on the surface there. So must be like a manufacturing thing, but I'll throw something a little extra in to cover that as well. Sorry about that. Okay, anyway, rookie prisms, Eric Murray for the Chiefs, Kirk Cousins for the Redskins, purples for Derek Watt of the Chargers, Chris Jones for the Chiefs, Moritz Boringer for the Vikings, and that can only mean another purple Dak Prescott here for the Cowboys. All right, big name rookies showing up again towards the very end here. So Lopez 404, QKU, we got another purple Dak here. Very nice. I also have rated rookies Cardale Jones and Will Fuller. I was going to say filler. No, that is filler. Bills and Texans. We have I think that is, let me check. Yes, we have another numbered prism here. Not quite sure what that color is exactly, but it's a fairly low numbered one. Numbered to 50 for Roberto Aguayo of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Matt Plate 0. 21 out of 50. So it's like a light blue, really light blue. Not totally sure, got to memorize those rainbow colors there for Optic, but yeah. Roberto Aguayo numbered out of 50, Matt Plate 0 and the Bucks. Nice numbered prism there. Regular prisms, Jihad Ward for the Raiders and DeAndre Hopkins for the Texans. Purple prisms, Carl Joseph for the Raiders, James Bradbury for the Panthers, Jordan Howard, another one for Gladiator 38 and the Bears, and another purple Jared Goff. So getting all the big names towards the very end here for JGosh 57 and the LA Rams. All right, and finally, last 2 rated rookies, Derrick Henry for the Titans and Connor Cook for the Oakland Raiders. All right, everyone, so that'll do it for another break doubleheader tonight. So thanks for bearing with me on the YouTube thing with the technical difficulties. Again, not totally sure what happened, but next time we're breaking, I will make sure that works out. And if worst did come, to worst again somehow, Ustream is always a very reliable backup. So we won't have it uploaded to YouTube immediately this time, of course. It will take a few minutes, but shouldn't be very long. So yeah, shouldn't be a problem. Recording is still going strong, so I think we're all good there. Don't have anything set up for next weekend right away. I might take the weekend off, not totally sure yet. But if we do have another break this coming weekend, we'll start with a new case of prime signatures. As always, that's not going away anytime soon. And might combine that with something else. Got a few options, but up in the air right now. Next weekend I might have off, but at the very worst, at the very least, 2 weeks from now, or 2 Saturdays, 2 Fridays from now, we would be back in action with those breaks. So trying to think of anything else here. Of course, going to YouTube. I'll try to get everything shipped out on Monday, Tuesday at the latest, but I think things are clearing up this weekend for the most part. So should be able to have everything ready by Monday, I think. Maybe like later in the day, but I'll figure that out. So yeah, thanks everybody once again. Hope you all had a fun break. Hope your teams did well. And I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. Peace.